Hey guys, Churchy here. So I've been playing a little bit of Oblivion Remastered again lately and been dabbling with installing a few mods. So in this video I just want to showcase a few of the mods that I've been enjoying and playing around with. And yeah, let's get straight into it. The first mod that we're going to have a look at is Backpacks of Cyrodiil, which was created by Alex Priet. You can buy the backpacks from any merchant in the major cities in the game, and you can also purchase them via a dialogue option, which I think is from an earlier version of the mod. Either way will work just fine. Also from the merchants, you can buy a Backpacks of Cyrodiil book.
Thank you. Be seeing you.
When you read that book, you get this option. Do you want to add the backpack settings to your spell list? You click yes. And then you come to your spell menu and you've got this. And then if I cast that, so then yeah, when you cast the spell, basically you can enable or disable buffs, enable or disable gifts. There's different options. By default, they just come with the feather effect. But if I enable the buff, so if I put on like the Mage pack, you can see there, Mage's Wisdom added to the player's list. And you can see that effect there, Mage's Wisdom. Alright, so here's a quick look at the different backpacks. We have the Adventurer backpack, lots of different bits and bobs, ideal for adventuring. And we have the basic backpack, nice simple one. Got the Fighter's backpack, a couple of tools and things hanging off it, nice little hatchet. Mage backpack, all sorts of magey bits and bobs. Got the mini one, which hangs off the belt, but because of the armor I'm wearing, you can't really see it too well. So there's the mini pack, and that's how it sits on your character. Got the Ranger pack. Bigger hatchet hanging on the side, bit of rope, a few different bits and bobs. Got the Thief pack. A lot of little thief tools. Got your lockpicks and stuff. Traveler pack. Nice simple one with a bedroll sort of thing on the bottom. And we got the Warrior pack. I really like this one. Got a sword on the side and a torch and various bits and pieces. This one's probably my favorite, along with maybe the Mage one and the Adventurer one. I do like the look of the ones with lots of bits and bobs on them. And here's just a quick up-close look at one of the backpacks out in the world. So next I want to show you guys a few different mods quickly. First we have Practical Arsenal, which was created by Huggermuffin, and I believe Huggermuffin actually helped with the backpack mod that I just showed you guys. And you'll also see a dead bandit on the ground here, and you might notice that his fur armor has been replaced with something that's looking a little bit more like a barbarian, and that's because he is wearing the Barbarian Fur Armour, which was created by Kipdib, and that replaces the fur armor for males. And you can also see in this shot the Iron Battle Axe, which I'm using Practical Arsenal to replace, because Practical Arsenal has a bunch of different mods that replace a bunch of different weapons and stuff. Another combination that I really like is Pleasing Palettes, Everything Elven, also created by Kipdib. And you might notice that the Elven bow looks a little bit different. That's because I'm using Practical Arsenal bows. The armor has that black cloth because in Pleasing Palettes I've used the black version. I've also replaced the quiver with Practical Arsenal quivers. And the really cool thing you might notice is, even though I've replaced the bow mesh and the quiver mesh, they're actually both still using the texture from Pleasing Palettes. So that's really, really cool that that's worked, and I love this combo. And just a quick word of warning, if you are downloading some of these mods and some other mods from these authors, just make sure that the mods are updated to 1.2, because otherwise they might cause some crashes. And here's just a couple of nice shots I got of this character wielding the Elven Claymore that comes with Practical Arsenal Elven. I really like the look of a lot of the claymores in the Practical Arsenal set. Another really cool thing about the Practical Arsenal mod is that it's very modular. All of the files are in their own folders for each different weapon. So if there's a particular weapon in one of the Practical Arsenal mods that you don't like, you can just go into your mods folder and delete that folder, and then your weapon will revert back to the vanilla weapon. And because I really love the look of the Pleasing Palettes Elven armor, here's just that same armor again in a couple of different lighting situations. Another mod that I really like is Wonger's Shield on Back, created by Wong for Sick One. Very simple mod, it just makes it so your shield rests on your back when you don't have your weapons drawn. But I find that it adds a nice little bit of personality to your character. You can also customize the position of the shield on your back. There's a menu you can bring up by pressing P, and then you can adjust the location, rotation, and even the scale of your shield. You can also create presets, so if you want your shield in a different position depending what backpack or something else you're wearing from another mod or from something in-game, you can do so. The last armor mod that I want to show you guys in this video is Wandering Mage's Armored Robe, created by Blue2 Driver. I really like the look of this armor. It just replaces the beggar's shirt, so technically it doesn't actually have any armor, but it looks really cool, and I find that it perfectly suits the look that I was going for on this cleric character. And if you have the issue where the beggar's shirt is appearing through the armor, just change your cloth settings to medium and that should fix it. Unfortunately, this armor has an issue where in first person view, parts of the armor actually obstruct your view. The mod author suggests using another mod, Camera Utilities for Oblivion Remaster, FOV, to get around this. I haven't done that because I mostly have just been playing entirely in third person with this character. I did see in the comments on this mod, someone suggest following some instructions on another mod called Emperor's Robe First Person Mesh Fix. I tried to follow those instructions, which resulted in me downloading some different tools for extracting Unreal Engine files basically, but unfortunately I had no luck and I couldn't actually get access to the mesh and textures and things because it seemed like every time I tried to use one of these tools to export things or unpack things, there was an issue where it was encrypted or something, or it seemed like that. All that said, it's not been a deal breaker for me because I've just been playing this character in third person anyway, but I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of the issues with this particular mod. So you may have noticed throughout this video how lush and green and gorgeous everything's looking. That's because I'm using Ayleid Reshade. It's fantastic color palette changer basically, and it changes brightness and everything, but I've been tweaking the values of the brightness and contrast and stuff to get it just right for my monitors and my setup and my preferences. But it's easy enough to play around with the values in the Reshade menu. But to close out this video, I'm just going to let some footage play of roaming about with the Ayleid Reshade on. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good day or night, whichever it may be, and I will see you in the next video.